Aries, welcome to your birthday reading. I'm sorry I am late. I hope you all had a fantastic season, and if you are still having your birthday today, tomorrow, the next, what have you, happy birthday. Happy birthday belatedly to the rest of you. Today is the new moon in Aries, so this is when I'm doing your reading. This energy feels super magical. I don't know about y'all, but I'm starting to feel very strongly that Aries is much more connected to divine feminine energy than we tend to think in the spiritual community realms, if that makes sense. I mean, there are various different ways that makes complete sense to me, actually, if I think about it for 2 seconds. But we don't have time for all of that. Let's get into your birthday reading. We're looking at your health, your wealth, your heart, and your home. The home section is a wild card section for you. Okay, you can place whatever intention you would like there. I tend to read it as your household, your surroundings, your family, things like this, your literal home. Sometimes it's your literal home. Like, I've gotten messages about like flooding or insurance and stuff like that here. So if you do own a home, sometimes those issues come up in the home. But you can translate that any way you like. You have my permission. So let's get started, Spirit. Tell me about health for Aries. Oh, that was quick. The Death card. Okay, we like that. We like that. That just means changing. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Yeah. Tell me about wealth for Aries. Wealth for Aries, Spirit. What do we have? Justice. Nice. Major arcanas. Tell me about the heart for, that was quick. The King of Cups. Love that. And home. Tell me about the home for Aries. Four of Swords. Well, this is beautiful, Aries. Bottom of the deck, the Hanged Man, Eight of Swords. Well, some of you might feel a little bit restricted or trapped or buried in your own excuses about something. That doesn't fit the vibe I'm feeling here. Well, we'll clarify, right? We'll clarify. Okay. I'm just going to start doing that now. So far, so good. Can you clarify the Death card for me in health? Oh, that's a lot of stuff. Hold on. Yeah, we're just gonna redo. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, balance is needed. Definitely. One more for the health of Aries, please. The Death card. My cards are very sloppy today. Three of Pentacles. Movement of Pentacles. I'm getting a very strong sense here, Aries, of like crawling out of something, okay? If you, what did we see? Hanged Man, Eight of Swords. If you've been like held back in some way, injured perhaps, isolated, I don't know what this is, but I'm getting the sense of like needing to crawl back like one step at a time, okay? This is almost feeling like physical therapy. Swimming, okay, swimming could be something very beneficial for you, especially if you have had some type of injury where you need to build up your strength back, right? Water gives us weightlessness. I don't know what these terms are. Actually, I wish that I knew at this moment because I feel stupid, but you know what I mean? Okay, what else? Yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. Like physical therapy, water could be important to you. Recovery is coming up here, but there needs to be some sort of changes. On the flip side, this could also feel like some sort of, I don't want to say laziness or any, is there really a lazy Aries? I'm trying to think. Is that possible to have a lazy Aries? I don't know. But I am getting a little bit of that. And it doesn't have to be lazy as much as sort of like lethargy or, like I said, like a depression coming from something holding you back or something that's required your attention is what I'm kind of feeling here. This is the Death card. This is the main card, right? So it's kind of like, this is kind of feeling to me like some sort of healing over your body, some sort of, I don't know. Yeah, like angelic healing. I don't know what I'm picking up on here. But I do feel like, okay, and yes, she's naked, but I don't know if that counts. For YouTube standards, you don't see anything except the outline, but I don't care. I want you to look at this imagery because I feel like there's something important here. Possibly bathing in the moonlight, okay? I don't know, in 2 weeks, maybe go out into the moonlight. This could also be sunlight. It doesn't look like it to me, but it could have something to do with sunlight or any kind of light. Yes, light. I feel like a light therapy. Something like this could be helpful, okay? And I feel like I just rattled off a bunch of stuff, Aries. I hope that made sense. Let's talk about your wealth. Why is the Justice here? Eight of Wands, death. Well, okay. Well, first of all, this is shouting back to your health, okay? So, Justice, Eight of Wands, okay. When it comes to your wealth, if you have to invest in your health, okay, with money, with, I mean, I guess time, because time is the ultimate currency, but probably more so money I'm feeling here. If you have to invest in your health, okay, you have to spend money. It will be quickly brought back to you with Justice here. In the Six of Pentacles, there's something, your money and your health are tied here somehow, okay? But most importantly, I feel like whatever you spend on your own health, your own sense of well-being, whatever you put into yourself is going to come back to you swiftly. Eight of Wands, Justice, okay? So if that's holding you back in some way, Eight of Swords, Hanged Man, if you're making excuses to stay stuck in a health rut because of money, this is calling bullshit on that, okay? You're being called out on that. Spend the money. Do the damn thing. Invest in yourself. You are your greatest investment, period. And your health is probably the greatest investment you can make in yourself, okay? Other than that, I immediately got something about a settlement or a lawsuit here. Six of Wands. So this is implying victory, okay? You could be Eight of Wands, Death card. Oh, Death card. Well, then we don't like that so much. I don't like where that's going. But point blank, this could have something to do with a death. I feel like some of you have money coming in from a death. Could be the death of a marriage or, you know, something like this. Alimony or something. But, or it just could be some kind of settlement, a work settlement, perhaps. Eight of Wands, Six of Wands. I feel like a quick victory is coming in here. The Justice card is basically the best card you can get in terms of winning a settlement or anything to do with court or the law, okay? I feel like you're victorious here, and you could be getting money from a source like that if that applies to you. Let's talk about love. What's the King of Cups? What's the King? The Lovers. Holy shit, Aries. This is gorgeous. The King of Cups and the Lovers. I mean, some of you are like with your soulmate. You're with your long-term partner. Everything is very balanced for you. Stable for you. What else can I tell Aries? Three of Swords. Okay. Well, there's always a catch, isn't it? Isn't that the case? Unfortunately, but the King of Cups is your main card, though. Okay. Really quick, I'm going to gloss over this, okay? One or two of you out there could be dealing with someone who is very lazy, doesn't want to put in the work with you. They could have somebody, okay, they could have somebody else on the side. They don't want to put in the work with you, but they want to keep you around. 10 of Swords in reverse, 8 of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck, okay? They don't want to end things with you, but they don't want to build things with you either. And I mean, Aries, the only advice I can give you about that is to leave that behind. 5 of Cups, 7 of Wands, yeah. Spill all that milk on the floor and put a block on that situation, okay? Don't entertain that. But others of you are regaining your stability, and you're meeting up with your match. After a divorce, separation, breakup, heartache, okay? For sure. With the King of Cups there. Like, I mean, because the King of Cups can be a negative too, okay? I think he's positive for most of you, because that's how I felt him at first. But he can be negative. He can be lazy. He can be a slob. He can be selfish. He can be manipulative. And I feel like some of you could be dealing with that type of person. They could be a cheater. Okay. I would move on from that, and I would understand that when you do cut ties with that, you will meet somebody who is mature on your level, who's aligned with you. I mean, I just love this card, the Lovers. This card is so cute. I'm not even that big of a fan of birds, really, but these eagles are so cute. Tell me more for Aries, please, in love. One more. Pardon my stomach. I ate jalapenos. 9 of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Some of you are in a recovery from a heartache. 9 of Wands. You've taken time out, or you're going to take a time out. I don't know what stage of healing process you're in, okay? But a time out is going to heal your heart. It's going to create stability for you. It's going to toughen you up. You're going to be stable and ready again emotionally to align yourself with someone new, with your actual person, okay? That's very close. If you don't have this already, I feel like some of you might. Okay, this 3 of Swords could be a lot of things. I don't like to go into all of those things, but some of you are going to be all right, okay? Because you have somebody awesome that you're already partnered up with. Others of you, it's right around the corner. It's coming, okay? And tell me about the home for Aries. 4 of Swords. Tell me about the home. It's the 4 of Swords and the home. Yeah. The Empress. Oh. the Knight of Swords, the Seven of Cups. Well, Heart of Pentacles. Yeah. Some of you are very comfortable in your home. Okay? Some of you could be overwhelmed by some of the things that are calling your attention in your home. Okay? So there could be some of that, okay? But I feel like you're on top of it with the Empress. I feel like your home is a nurturing place. It's taking care of you. You're taking care of it. Maybe it needs a little bit more care than you sometimes, okay? And that could be literally your home, or that could be the people in your home. But more often than not, I'm getting a very like dreamy, calm, peaceful, creative, healing energy within this home space here. So if you assigned a meaning to this other than what I have mentioned, this feels very good, very creative, very healing. Okay, and with the Knight of Swords, I feel like it's like giving you some sort of confidence in a way, or it's like it's mentally stimulating you. You could be, yeah, you could be like boiling over with creative inspiration because of some, I don't know, something you're doing there, like some kind of aesthetic. It could just be mothering. It could be parenting. Like you could be, you know, inspired by your children. Okay, let's pull you some oracles, Aries. I am merely pulling from this deck. I am not going to read this one because I've decided I don't like this book. It's really kind of annoying. So, what do you have for Aries, Spirit? Do you have anything for Aries on their birthday? Any messages? Preferably to top off this reading, but anything I've missed? Okay, we'll take gratitude and immerse. The immerse card definitely is ringing for me. This feels like the home section to me. Some of you might be readers or writers, artists, something like this, okay? Feeling a very creative energy here. And gratitude, I don't know. You take what resonates for you. This feels like ancestry. This feels like family, lineage. This feels like honoring your experiences and where they've brought you, right? Good and bad. I feel that in your love. I feel that in your love. Some of you have gone through bad experiences in love, and I'm going to get emotional, but once you get to where you're going, you appreciate those situations, right? You appreciate them for what they taught you, and you appreciate them for exiting. At the bottom of the deck, we have inspire. Okay, maybe some of you need music in your life. I don't know. Very creative energy here, though, Aries. So if you're not creating, get creating, please. That could be very healing for you. And I feel like some of you are healing for sure. Okay. Record. God, I don't know. Spirit is just really wanting you to create and write and express yourself. This is the Aries new moon after all. So maybe you need to write and journal. It's at your discretion. I'm not telling you what to do. It just seems to be a theme. Okay. Let's pull from the Oracle of Visions, and I will let you go. Spirit, what do we have for Aries for their birthday reading? Please give me a good one for, oh, almost. Give me a good one for Aries, please. Pop it out, please. Thank you. 17. Oh, this feels creative. And his little hat always reminds me of the Fool card. So that's cute. Okay. Number 17. Balance and equality. What did I say? We have the Justice card and the Six of Pentacles coming out right away for you. If I'm losing balance in a pose, I stretch higher and God reaches down to steady me. It works every time and not just in yoga. Terry, oh, I don't know her name or his name. Gillametz? Probably botched that. I don't know who that is. Despite our differences, by changing our position, our stance, or direction, we may find a common ground and jointly interact. The process is made easier when both sides participate in unison. A jester performs his dance, strength and motion combine, and in one instance he remains frozen in perfect poise. In his hands, he balances two masks of opposing shapes. Despite their fundamental differences, his dancing form positions them so their opposites are transformed, and their shapes now morph to one of complementary yin and yang harmony. Balance by default requires equality of purpose, position, and desire. Both sides of a pivotal point must consider the position of the other. If one side fails to cooperate, balance is lost. Okay, well, I did mention legal court things. And we did get the Hanged Man immediately. Did we not? The Hanged Man and the Eight of Swords, or am I making that up? I think that's right. So remember to remain open to differing positions from your own. Okay, remember not to be too inflexible. And I don't know. I don't think you need advice, legal advice, because I feel like it's inevitably you're coming out on top if that is something that you're dealing with. But you can feel free to translate the message and make it make sense to you. I like that it seemed to complement but also add to whatever messages we discussed here, because sometimes I worry that I overlooked something. So, Aries, I hope you have had a fantastic birthday season. I hope nothing has been destroyed in your environment. I hope everything is in balance. And happy new moon in Aries. I will see you all soon.